everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Annie. I hope you all are doing good. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how I handle my low days, the days where I have zero motivation to do something which I know I should be doing and it's good for me, but still I lack the enthu to get up and get on to it. I'm talking about such low days here. And before I begin telling you what I do on such days, let me tell you that there is no right or wrong way as such. My way works for me. So I'm just going to share it so that if even one soul out there gets benefited, then I'll be more than happy about that. And every person is different and everybody have their own different way of handling it, and most of it works for most of them. And also here, by low day, I don't mean with respect to your corporate bank or your office jobs. I don't mean with respect to that, because for those jobs, even if you lack motivation, the execution will still happen because you are either working for a boss or you are leading a team. So your subordinate or your boss will make sure that they remind you of your responsibilities and get the work done. Okay, so I'm not talking with respect to such work. I'm talking about such work where you know you should be doing it, it's good for you. Like it could be anything, like whether it's gym, or it could be writing or reading or taking up a new course, or could be any hobby of yours which you should be doing, or working and refining on your existing skills, something like that which you should be doing and you enjoy doing also, but it's just that you have a starting trouble. So with most of the work, let's also accept the fact that we don't have issue with the process of doing it. The only problem is the starting trouble. Okay, a lot of work we put on a backseat because we fail to have the motivation to get onto it and just start doing it and initiating it. Okay, so for such cases, what I do is, there are two ways I deal with it. The first way is I somehow force myself to get ready, get up, prepare everything which needs to be done for that work, and I just get started with it. For example, if you are not feeling like going to gym, so just force yourself to get up, get ready, wear your gym outfit and your sports shoes, just somehow force yourself to do it. And once you are in that outfit, the starting trouble is almost beaten up to some extent, and then you can just get started with it. If you don't feel like reading, or if you don't feel like taking up a course or something, just force yourself to register for that course, or just force yourself to take up that book which you should be reading. For example, if I don't feel like filming, then what I should be ideally doing is I should force myself to just keep the outfits ready and take the note and start writing the points itself. So I'll do the prep so that I don't have a starting trouble itself, because otherwise in the mind we find laziness to initiate only. And if you have already forced yourself to take the first step, then taking the second and the third step will not be a problem. And also on the days when you don't feel like doing it and you still force yourself to do it, I am telling you, you will have the most peaceful sleep that night, because you can actually pat yourself on the back and just tell yourself that good job, you didn't feel like doing it and you still made it. So have a habit of just patting yourself and appreciating yourself for every small progress you do. Don't expect others to praise you, just make sure that you have a habit of looking into the mirror and telling yourself, good job man, you did it somehow. So as I told, the first way of dealing with it is just force yourself and just take the first step. The first step could be prepping for it, the first step could be registering for that course, or the first step could be just getting onto that outfit, could be anything. Just force yourself just for the first step and then it will just happen. So now let me tell you my second way of dealing with it. See, sometimes the motivation issue also comes up on cases where we had a hectic week. When such cases happen, even then we don't feel like working and we don't feel like initiating something, and that is when we feel that we badly need a rest. So on such day, don't force yourself, just give yourself one full day off, and preferably give it on a weekend so that there is no scope of any work popping up from anywhere. So just give yourself one full day of rest and do anything which you feel as a definition of a relaxing day for you. And that could be anything like binge watching something, or going out with friends, or eating something which you like, or sleeping all day, could be anything. Just give yourself one full rest day, and before you end that day, make sure that you make the to-do list for the next day. Okay, and if you don't have a habit of writing the to-do list, then please start it, because without to-do list the days usually go on a toss. Okay, if you don't have a plan for the day, then you might end up wasting the day, or might do only half of the task which you should be ideally doing it. Okay, so before you end this day, make sure that you make the to-do list, so that the next day you have to just get on to your full energy mode and just execute the things back to back, and you don't waste the day. And also one good thing what happens with the rest day is that there will be little guilt within you, where you feel that, oh, I spent the entire day wasting it, or I just spent the entire day and did nothing related to my work which I should be doing. So that little guilt is going to help you, because I think little bit of guilt is good, because it comes into picture only when you feel that you deserve better or you should have been doing something better. Okay, so that way the guilt is going to help you in some extent. And the next day onward, when you have the to-do list ready for you, you will not feel like taking a break, because you had already taken a break and you will just get on to your work. So that really works for me. So these are the two ways how I handle my low days, where I feel that I don't have the energy or the enthusiasm to get started with something. This is what I do. I either force myself to get on to that work, or if I feel that I need some rest, then I take one full day off, and next day there is no excuse to take rest, and I'll just get on to my full energy mode and get started with my work. So this morning when I was listening to a motivational video, I just came across something very beautiful, where they told that only if you don't like doing something, you will go on delaying it and go on postponing it. Okay, but if you like doing something, then you will definitely find ways to only prepone it. And I think that makes a lot of sense. Similarly, if there are some things which I like doing and I don't feel like doing it on some days because of motivation issue, I might postpone it for a day. But if I'm going on postponing it, then there is something wrong with the work itself, which I will have to figure out. But yes, if you like doing something, ideally you should prepone it only. That is what you have to keep reminding yourself about. So with this, I would like to just end this video, and I really hope you found this video useful. And if you did, then please take a moment to subscribe and also hit the bell icon, so that you get notified about my next video. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, then my Instagram handle will be somewhere here. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.